Hey there, everybody. Angelo here. Just wanted to check in, say hi, make my long form video for the day. So far, I haven't really been up to much. Kind of just processing everything that's been going on with, setting like dates for medical and some other, you know, troubles that, are part of normal life. But with that being said, if you could do me a huge favor, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think of my long form content. It doesn't seem to be as popular as my short form. Obviously, we're just starting off, but tell me how good. What do I have to fix as a commentator? Is there anything that you find interesting or you don't find interesting? Trust me, it's not going to really hurt my feelings. I promise. What do you want me to talk about? Do you want me to change topics? Things like that. Just recommendations that help make the channel a better experience for you too, as well. So let me know. And with that being said, just really gonna get into today. What I got planned for the upcoming months, and then where we go on from there. So right now we are looking at surgery in January. So it's almost 2 months to the date. I said that yesterday, but we're one day closer. It's scheduled for the 22nd of January currently. Um, so that's the hard set date. Not entirely looking forward to I guess the whole process again. This one's going to be a little bit more intensive. We're talking about titanium plates, fun stuff like that, actual removal of brain tissue. So it's got me a little um unsure, I guess, on how to feel. I'm kind of like, what is going on here type of thing, like what's gonna happen, why, like they're gonna operate on the back of my head, like type of thing, with and then remove part of my brain. So uh it's one of those where you're just like, I can't believe this is real. Unfortunately, I gotta go through this, but then after that it's like, I got a solid chance at doing everything right, which would be great. um but it pushes plans back further again. So obviously this was something that was like supposed to be resolved when I was like freshman year of college. Now I'm 2 years out of college, going on three, like 2.5 years out, and we are going to be resolving it basically um, at the start of a, like one semester short of a full 3 years of extra college basically. So um yeah, it's a good thing. I know that, but at the same time, it's hard to I guess process and deal with, because it's one of those things where you're like, I can't believe we're finally here, and now I gotta wait like this long for it. Especially since I had talked to physicians about it, and they had come to a similar agreement. I just wish we could have booked something a little bit earlier in the year, so that some of my stuff doesn't get shoved aside, and then I have to do something new instead. But um, I am trying to go into this optimistic. I mean, that's really all you can do at this point, is go in optimistic. You go in negative, and you're absolutely, um, you know, shortchanging yourself. Um, they don't think there's going to be any negative side effects of it. So I'm I'm optimistic in the sense. I'm upset in this also in the sense of, you know, it just so happened to line up with this, right? So that's kind of like a bummer, in my opinion. But you know, at the same time, what are you gonna do? I'm not a medical professional. I don't make don't make the books, nothing like that. I don't schedule appointments. I don't tell a surgeon when they can and can't operate, that whole thing. So I'm really just a observer right now, trying to figure out what's the proper next move, I guess, if that makes sense. And so with that, I'm just pushing forward, hoping that, like, please, 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 um, like, hopes this goes well, and then after that, it's like smooth sailing. I mean, that's being optimistic, which I don't think is a bad thing. Like I said, that's kind of something you really want to be at this point in the process. So, that's a good thing. I think it's going to be annoying. Like I said, recovery all over again is going to be a pain in the butt. It's going to be super boring because I already did it, so I kind of know what to expect, and it was lame. So I am not excited for a boring time. Um, but you know, that's life. Not everything goes how you plan. Um, things change. Things change fast. Uh, it could have been worse. Could have been way worse. So beggars can't be choosers at the same time. At least I'm getting some sort of treatment. There's some people that can't. If their insurance doesn't cover it, or if they're just physically unable to have the procedure done based on their physical condition. Um, they're saying I'm young and healthy. This is a great opportunity. Um, so I got to take advantage of being young and healthy, um, because if I push this off, I won't be as young, and it could cause a detriment to me, and then I won't be as healthy either, and then this could be a whole problem. But we're avoiding that. I guess we're taking the aggressive route, and we're going for it right away. The first date they gave us, they said book it. Um, so that was a little kind of, I guess that was a little surprising. That caught me a little bit off guard, but like I said, we're still adjusting, still getting used to everything that's going on, and kind of just like got to come to like realization here that this is actually real. And with that being said, guys, you can do something great no matter who you are, what deficits you have. There are tremendous people that overcame great deficits to, do great things, and keep fighting the good fight. I'm certainly not quitting here. We got all the way here. We're not stopping. Keep fighting the good fight. I'm fighting the good fight, and I'll see you all very soon.